And welcome back, everyone, to CIU Athletics Online. Today, our softball doubleheader between your Rams and the Golden Tigers of Brown University. And it is a welcome back for me. I am Justin Belk, your play-by-play guy for today's matchup. Oh, man, it's good to be back here visiting in town. I know we kind of left on lost time during basketball year. We'll get to that as we can. Right now, the ladies are coming off splitting a doubleheader early this week against AAC foe Allen University. Have another conference matchup today in Bernal. They'll also play tomorrow right here against St. Andrews in a very huge weekend for CIU Athletics with soccer team scrimmaging against high school stars, track and field, their first ever home meet here. That event starts at 10. So if you have a chance to catch some of that event, you come down here and watch the girls play softball. Right now, they're sitting at 8-16 on the season. Kind of had a rough patch on the road against Union and Company. Lost to Reinhardt, Erskine. But thanks to that win against Allen, they got back in the win column. However, they did lose the second game 8-5 and want to get back in their winning ways. Looking at the schedule for Bernal, also looking to get back in their winning ways as well. They actually have a 3-game win streak after they swept Bryan College in a doubleheader. And they'll take on Columbia College just down the road tomorrow after they play CIU. So as right now, Coach Allen and head coach for Bernal are going over umpires, getting stuff checked over, making things everything is good to go. Ladies will take the field very, very shortly. And don't forget to come out and support your Rams as they only have a couple more double headers to go. April 2nd against Voorhees, April 5th against Point, and then 2 more in the month of April with True McConnell. April 12th and the Sand Sharks of USC Butte for April 20th. That's the final home game and regular season finale for softball's inaugural season. The AAC tournament, if they qualify, will take place in Kingsport, Tennessee. And if they don't make it, well, they cannot move on to the NAIA softball national tournament due to the fact that it's the first year NAIA, it's the probation year. So even if they were to win conference, they cannot move on. However, with CIU being a dual affiliate, they are in the NCCAA. That South Region tournament will take place in Winston-Salem May 1st to the 4th. And if they are to win the South Region, they can head on to Virginia for the NCCAA National Tournament. That takes place May 15th through the 17th in Virginia. We'll kick off here from CIU Field in about 5 minutes. In just a second, we're going to get set to kick off between your CIU Rams and the Brenau Golden Tigers. 7 innings. Let's see what the Rams can do. They split a doubleheader against Allen University early this week. Took one with a win against, off a walk-off from Millennia Picano. She will not be playing today. She is out with injury. And they lost the second game and looking to get back in their winning ways. Brenau on a win streak, 3 games as of right now. They're looking to make a start within the AAC conference. On the mound today for CIU, that's Lana Fletcher. And she's always came in duty early in the year. Alexis Holler, non-starter for today's game. She would just take over in the first game, and Fletcher would take over, but they're going to switch sides today. So Fletcher will take the mound, has done well in her relief pitching this season for the Rams in her first year, the freshman from Lowndes, Georgia.
Leading off for Brenau is number 4, Faith Grooms.
So leading off now is Faith Grooms, a sophomore from Commerce, Georgia. For Brenau, catcher Madison Janning Fletcher getting ready to set off. There's Washington in third base for CIU. Jennings in first. And it's going to be 1-0 count for Fletcher. One for Fletcher. Infield moves in, catches her swinging. Another strike for Fletcher. And gets a hit. It's off to Washington, and she gets it off to her teammate Jennings for the first out. Great play, both roommates. And they've gotten along well in their first season together. Washington had transferred from Indian River State College in Florida. And her veteran presence really helps the team out.
Now up to bat, number 6, Megan Laparo.
Megan Laparo now up to bat for Brenau. Gets a hit, bounces off of Andrews as Brenau will take first base.
Number 15, number 24, Autumn Conaway.
So here we go, 1 out, Brenau. Girl on first. And it's going to be a strike. Here's a pitch. In the strike zone, great. Pitch there by Fletcher. Off the 0-2 pitch. And so bring a ball. It's low, so 1-2 count for Atlanta. You're just joining us. It's 0-0 at the top of the first. 1 out for Brenau. Gets a hit to the right. And now she makes an advance to third. Now she's in trouble. Allender, now to Jennings. And they got to play it safe. So now the Golden Tigers have a runner on third and second. Looks like runner on second was looking to make a move. And a hit just around midfield, throws it down, and it's gonna. What's the call? They're gonna call her safe. Bernal gets on the board.
Now batting, number 11, Alyssa Masonette.
And for Laparo, she gets her another run on the season. Two balls, no strikes for Fletcher. Runner on second and third. And gets a hit. It's in the hands of Brittany Allender. And that's 2 outs for the Rams. And now batting for the Tigers, that's Stephanie Redmond, a freshman from Lula, Georgia.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Nice pitch.
And a hit down to the wall, can't get in, slides. Another runner scores. And just like that, it's 3-0. Oh, he's watching the camera, okay. Move a little bit to the right. Oh, they haven't.
Now batting for Bernal University, number 2, Lexi Cash.
We'll see how it works.
So for Lexi Cash, a senior from Toccoa, Georgia. Up to bat, Fletcher gets a strike.
Nice pitch.
1-1 for Lana Fletcher. Once again, runner on second, 2 outs. Another strike.
Go get her, Greg. Go get her.
And it bounces, bobble, and not to Jennings in time as runner makes a first.
Now batting, number 7,
Hey, let's go, kid.
Tabitha Morrison.
I literally can't tell where it's at.
Let's go, Lamb.
Morrison up to bat. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a ball just outside the zone. Another ball for Fletcher. Runner on first and a runner on third. Washington in the infield making adjustments. Here's the pitch. It's high. Runner's going for it. And she gets her out. And that'll be up for the top of the first, bottom of the first, sorry, as the Rams will look to bat up soon. So I guess for anyone in attendance watching softball, trying to figure out who is this person on the mic right now. Well, my name is Justin Belk. Kind of give you an update. I've been doing play-by-play for a couple years with basketball and soccer, and now last year volleyball and this year softball. Unfortunately, could not make it because of internship with ESPN West Palm down in Florida. And this is the week I'm back, and I was just happy to be back to see a softball game. So that's kind of how it's going to go for me. This is my 2 games I'll be able to call with you guys, and I'm just looking forward to see where it goes. Never called a softball game before. This is the first. So just bear with me, guys, as I can. I try not to butcher names, and I'll just keep everything together. Testing. Hello? Do I need to turn it up or something?
No, they said the audio had gone out completely. What? One of the guys came up to me again and said that the people watching the podcast said the audio went out.
Leading off
Now.
for CIU number 4.
I don't know.
Second baseman Robin Andrews.
You're all in here.
Okay. All right, now batting for CIU today, this is Robin Andrews. And just off her bat, hits the back net. And 2 strikes for Andrews. And it's a ball, 1-2. One-two pitch. And gets hit just off to the right side. Foul ball. Here we go, 1-2 for Andrews. 2-2 pitch for the Tigers.
You can't really, if you can't really, you can just top on foul balls and when something happens. Yeah. Good eye. Good eye.
That was close. Full count. Andrews trying to get on base. And it's going to be ball 4 as Robbins takes her base.
Now batting, number 11, center fielder, Brittany Allender.
And now it's Brittany Allender, one half of the sisters. Her sister Alyssa plays infield. Brittany plays out. As this is the younger Allender sister. She just came fresh out of high school, true freshman. Alyssa transferred from a JUCO down in Fort Myers, Florida. Softball standings right now in the AAC, Bernal is sitting at 4th and is receiving votes of top 25 in the NAIA. Ball 1 for the Tigers. And look for it for the bunt, and it went high and behind, hit the back net. As her sister Alyssa Allender is warming up to bat next. 2-1. Making conversation between third baseman and pitcher. Jessica Rathey, a senior from Glencoe, Alabama, and arguably one of the biggest pieces of their puzzle of Bernal's success in her 4 years there. Up against a true freshman and likes of Brittany Allender. 2 balls, 1 strike as she is setting up for the next pitch. And caught her swinging. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. And they're going to call 3 strikes. So 1 out as Allender strikes out. And now it's her sister's turn. The older one, that's Alyssa Allender up to bat, the lefty from Maryland. As Rathey goes with the bat. And they're going to call a strike. Bottom of the first here. Rams down 3-0. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be strike 2 for Rathey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Andrew still on first. 1 out. What's the call? And going to call her out. So both Allender sisters grab the first 2 outs, and now here comes Kayla Washington. Already has a walk-off under her belt right here at home earlier this season. The Indian River State College transfer. Now up to bat. Catcher swinging. 1 strike for Rathey. And they're going to call a strike on that one. 2 strikes, 2 outs. As the Tigers look to wrap up this inning and hold them scoreless. Yeah, it's a ball 1. And Andrews makes the run and steals the base as she reaches for second. But it's Washington that has to get a hit off of Rathey in order to stay in scoring position here in the first inning. Here's the pitch, and gets a hit off of right. Looks like it went into foul territory, so foul ball for Washington. And gets a grounder to right. Loses the ball. Washington goes first. Andrews comes home, and the Rams get on the board 3-1. So an error there by the Tigers gets Washington to first. And Andrews, who had already stolen second, advances home. And now here comes Madison Jennings, the catcher of the team, up to bat. Jennings up to bat. And goes out swinging, 1-1. Jennings on deck. Has had her fair share of home runs this season. First person in program history to hit a grand slam. One. 1-1. And it's going to be a ball. 3-1 for the Rams. Washington on first, and Jennings hits off her bat to the behind home plate, and it's 2-2. Washington on first, 2 outs for the Rams. It is 3-1. Bernal. It's a high ball, and a lucky fan's gonna get a softball there. Oh, glad nobody was there. That'd have been tragic if somebody got hit. 1-2 count. It's low. It'll be another ball. 2-2 for the Tigers. Oh, bobbles it. Washington gets the second. Jennings gets safe. And once again, another bobble. That's kind of been the issue for their infield. They've kind of given up so much. And they could have had this inning done and over with, but their errors have cost them and ended up getting a run for the Rams. And now here comes Trinity Jennings. And Washington was looking to make the move. And it hit it slow. Can she catch it? And gets it. And unfortunately, a chance to get themselves into the lead was off of a high hit and caught by the catcher. So at the end of one inning, it is 3-1 Bernal, as Fletcher looks to take the mound once more. I'll also give you updates about CIU athletics outside of softball, basketball. Last week, just coming back from Indiana, competed in their first ever NCCAA basketball national tournament. The South Region champs fell in the first game, but however would win the next one and would finish 6th in the NCCAA. What a season for Coach Tony Stockman and company, and a big congratulations to them. Track and field coming off of a very considerable good indoor debut at the AAC Indoor Track and Field Championships. They placed within the top 8 teams. Crystal Jones will be completing tomorrow on the hurdles. It's named all conference in the 60-meter hurdles. Brandon Scaife 3rd in pole vault. Jason Nally 2nd in the race walk. You will see all of them tomorrow at the CIU Invitational. Event started at 8 o'clock with the race walk, 10:30 running events to follow. And now back to the action here at the softball field. Fletcher will take the mound once more.
Let's go get her, kid. Let's go get her.
And takes the bunt. Fletcher gets it to Andrews, but too little, too late.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 8, Claire Fendig.
She doesn't bat. She's a pitcher. Don't worry. She doesn't bat.
Washington creeps in, looking for a bunt. It's to Fletcher. Throws it for second, looking for a double play.
Hey, good play, kid. Hey, way to field your position. Good
But
job.
it was close. So first out for the Rams.
Number 4, Faith Grooms.
And a runner's going for second. And she is safe, and the Tigers still a base of their own. And it was a ball, so 1-0 count for Fletcher. Runner on second. And a shot out to the soccer field. And was looking to go for third, and Andrews almost got her there. So 2 balls, 1 strike for Fletcher. 1 out.
Hey, let's go get her right here, kid.
And it's a 3-1 count. As 1 more ball, she'll take her base. And hits it out to her left and just goes straight into foul territory. So now it's a full count.
Hey, battle right here, Tim. Battle.
And off a wild pitch, that will have her take base. So now runner on first and second.
Now batting for Bernal, number 6, Megan Leparo.
And Leparo already came home today, has 7 stolen bases. And right now batting .462 on the season. Leparo hits this one to right. It's in the open field. We got a runner coming home. And Bernal's going to score. And they're going to send in 2. And it's 5-1 Bernal.
Now batting for Bernal University, number 24, Autumn Conaway.
Here's the pitch. That's second ball just outside the strike zone. And it's first strike for Fletcher. Actually, no, it wasn't. So full 3-0 count as Fletcher looks to pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Never mind, 3 balls, 1 strike. Now you're good. He's very quiet.
Okay, so they've corrected it. 3 balls and 1 strike for Fletcher. Runner on second. Top of the second inning. 5-1. Bernal hit to right field. Gets it past Jennings. Runner's coming home. And it's going to be 6-1 Bernal. As the Paro once again reaches home base within the first 3 innings. And Jennings and Fletcher have to have a conversation, try to adjust something to stop the run here by Bernal, who are on a roll right now. Oh, loose ball, runner reaching for second. Can she get her? And she is out. I mean, safe. Wow, that was close. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. Runner was safe. I thought she was going to be out too. So now runner advances to second from a stolen base. 1 ball, no strike. So now we get a strike. Two-two pitch. Sails to the right, foul ball.
They got it.
It looked like it, yeah.
2-2, grounds it to the right. Andrews gets it safely to Jennings. 2 outs. Runner advances to third. Hits out to right field. Morales gets it. Runner comes home. Batter stays at first. 7-1.
Batting for Bernal, number 44, Stephanie Redmond.
Gets a hit out to left. Allender. Wild throw is low. Jenny got to get there. She does not go home. And got to throw her back to Washington. So mishap between Allender and Jennings. Advances runner to second, and now Allen's going to come out And they're going to huddle in the circle to go over and really adjust something because they're letting this game go away. Top of the second here. We'll see you in just a second. All right, resuming back from the Rams timeout to try and make a change here and end the huge run as Burnell's let out 4 runs in this inning. As Fletcher gets strike 1. 2 outs, runner on second and third.
I'm not gonna beat myself up too much. I'm 6 days without eating sugar. I never once thought about it until I didn't think about it until I grabbed the second one. I was like,
And it's another strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Fletcher. Cash trying to send her runner at third home. The Rams trying to end this inning here. 1-2 pitch for Fletcher. Got a little piece of it there. Foul ball for Cash. And it's high. That's all Jennings. And that will end the second, or top of the second. 7-1 is your score in favor of Burnell. Rams up to bat in just a minute.
Mackenzie Tyndall.
Now coming up to bat to start us off of this second inning is Mackenzie Tyndall. And a wonderful story about her talking about patience is a virtue. Played her high school career over just literally down the street at Ben Lippen School, and waited for years for a softball team to come here. She competed in track and field through javelin for the Rams last season. And then once the softball team was official and ready to go, she took her talents back to where she knew best, and she's been doing pretty well for the Rams so far, being the only senior on the team. One. Second strike for Tyndall. One-two pitch for Wraithy. And it's a ball for Tyndall, 2-2. And Wraithy catches Tyndall swinging. First out for the Rams.
Now batting for CIU, number 4, Elizabeth.
And now this is Elizabeth Allen, another freshman for the Rams. Also pitched in her high school days, was known for her grunt or scream. And you know that's Elizabeth Allen, but a great all-around person on the field and off the field. One ball for Allen. And now it's a 1-1 count for Allen. One out for the Rams so far. Wraithy catches Allen swinging again, strike 2. And gets a hit off to the left, but right into the hands of the third baseman. And that's the second out. Now up to bat is Bianca Morales.
Batting for CIU, number
Morales came to the States from the Dominican Republic and excelled in her grades, and also waited for opportunity for softball to come, and it has came, and she's also done well playing out in the outfield this season. And also one of the fastest players on the team, is known for stealing bases. Look for the bunt. But can't get there. 2 strikes. Ball 1. And gets the bunt. Can Morales get there? No. And that's the third out as we head into the third inning.
Let's go, Ken.
Looking at the AAC standings for softball, Tennessee Wesleyan, your leader, 12-0 in conference play, 15-1 overall. Union College also undefeated in conference play, 22-9 on the season. The Rams had went up to Kentucky to compete against them last week, and it's just kind of a humbling experience as it's going to be tough taking out a top team like Union. Trevor McConnell sitting in third, also undefeated, 21-5 overall. They are 17th in the NAIA, and once again, fourth place for now. They are receiving votes, and potentially with a sweep next week. Well, this weekend, as a bunt, not there too late. But now, if they were to win these next games and then win against Columbia College, as that is potentially expected, they could get into the top 25 by the end of this week. So they already have a runner on first to start off the third inning. And gets a bunt. That's fair. And Washington not able to get it off in time. Oh, no, it appears there is one out. So one out for the Rams, one strike. Gets this one to right field. Routine now. Good play between Andrews and Jennings. 2 outs for the Rams.
Hey, good job, kid. Keep going to contact, kid. Let's go.
Now batting number 4, Faith Grooms.
Yeah.
And hits this one to left field. It takes a bounce. And she is safe. Nearly got out.
Now batting for Brenau University, number 6, catcher Megan Laparo.
And here's Laparo once again, is having a fantastic day at the plate.
Hey, let's get one right here. Let's go. Hey, let's get one right here. Let's go.
We got a runner. And it's safe.
Nice throw, man. Right on the back, kid. Good job. Hey, go get the batter right here. Grab ball out right here. Let's go.
And gets a hit straight down the middle. Runner coming home. And Bernal gets on the board again. 8-1 is your score.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 24, Autumn Conaway.
Conaway is up to bat now. Laparo on first. 2 outs.
Nice pitch. Go get her. Go get her. Win the battle.
And 2 strikes for Fletcher so far. Looks like she's going for the bunt here.
Continue to win the battle.
And takes a hit to the right. It's going to be a foul ball.
Win the battle, baby.
2 outs. Runner on first. It's a 1-2 count for Fletcher. And it's going to be called out. And that will end the top of the third. And they allow 1 run as the Rams once again are setting up to bat. All right, we're back. It is the bottom third, and we're going to go back to the top of the batting lineup, and it's going to start off with, once again, Miss Robin Andrews. And back-to-back hits gets a tip off the bat and into the back of the home plate net. 2 strikes. One, 2 count. And catch the swinging. She'll strike out.
Batters for CIU number 11.
And now it's back to Brittany Allender. 1 out for the Rams. Her sister Alyssa on deck. a quick strikeout for Allender, as now Alyssa Allender is now up to bat. One count for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Allender is up at bat. Kayla Washington on deck. It's high ball. Got to catch it here. And does. And a quick 3 and out for the Rams as we head to the top of the 4th. All right, top of the 4th inning here. Rams down 8-1. As for now, it's on a roll. And that ball's going to bounce left into foul territory. One-two count for Fletcher. Gets a hit straight down the middle again, and she'll take her base.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 11, Alyssa Masoni.
Like, face.
Not a bad pitch.
And looks like we got a runner at first looking to steal for second. 1-1 count for Fletcher. Top of the 4th, no outs. 2-1 count.
Hey, battle right here. Keep your
Low
battle.
pitch outside the strike zone. 3-1 count for Fletcher. And it's hit to the left side. Fair ball. Washington, can she get her out? And she is safe.
Now to bat number
As
44.
Kayla Washington nearly got her out from third and could have been a big help as the Tigers are looking to get in the scoring position once again. Runner on second and third. And now the Rams are coming together in the middle of the circle to discuss. We'll be back shortly.
Now pitching for CIU number 1, Alicia Wallach.
So Alicia Wallach will now come in. They're going to make a change at pitcher. So out comes Fletcher, in comes Wallach. Of course, we're glad she's still here. Last semester, got in a wreck coming home from Thanksgiving break. Thought she was going to be out for the season, but was able to recover quickly and come back. And here she is pitching in favor of Lana Fletcher. Fletch,
It seems like forever.
Wallach on the mound, just a bit.
No, fall, sorry.
Two balls for Alicia, no outs.
Come on, kid. Throw a strike. Here we go, kid. Go get her. Go battle.
And now 3-0 count.
Go to work, one.
And now gets the first strike. 3-1 count for Alicia. No outs. Runners on second. Score on third. And it is ball 4, so she will take her place.
Batting number 2, Lexi Cash.
And now Lexi Cash up to bat once again. Runner on first, second, third. Bases are now loaded. So not the way Alicia wants to come into this game. Gets a hit. And she is safe. Now runner number 2 is coming. And now she gets to, everyone's advancing. Cash gets second base. Now runner in third, and they knock on 2 more runs, 10-1.
Now
And that is deep to left field. Washington throws it to second. What's the call?
Now batting for Brown University.
As the Tigers
Claire Fetty.
once again bring in 2 more. And another shot to right field. Runner comes home. 14-1. Oh, 13-1.
Number 4, Faith Grooms.
Soft music.
And that shot goes to left for a foul ball. 0-1 count. Oh, 2 count for Wallach. And once again, hit it. Ooh. Yeah, pitcher warming up. I hope she keeps her head on the swivel because that was close. I guess she knew it was coming. Here we go, 0-2 count for Wallach. Just got to get a strike and it'll be the first out. Runner on first. And hits this one. Andrews dives for it, couldn't get a hand on it. And gets all the way to third base. And it's a shot into mid left field. Runner comes home.
Number 24, Autumn Conway.
Conaway now comes up to the plate. 14-1 is your score. In favor of Bernal. And gets a hit off once again to the left. Foul ball, 1 strike. And now gets a hit. Washington bobbles. And once again, another out between Washington and Jennings.
Taylor, way to hold on to it, kid.
But a runner comes home, and it is now 15-1.
Now up to bat, number 27, Aaron Teeney.
Wow, man.
You are correct.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third. It's a high ball. Can Morales get there? Yes, she gets the out. But another runner is going to score by way of a sacrifice fly out. And it's 16-1.
Number 11, Alyssa Mason.
So what a great play there by Bianca Morales. Washington ends the inning here, or the top of the inning. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th in just a bit.
Okay, we're gonna have a little trivia going on.
All right, now Bernal makes a pitching change as well.
Kayla Washington.
This time it is number 22, Kaylee Sullivan. Now up to bat for the Rams is Miss Kayla Washington.
Oh, I got it. You're good. No, you're fine. It didn't work. We typed it in because they had a space in front of them.
Kaylee Sullivan, a sophomore from Columbus, Georgia, taking over for the senior Reggie.
I don't even know that one.
At 16-1.
Was it? Yeah, I'm looking it up.
They're gonna have to. You just can't sit still anymore.
It's a 2-1 count for Sullivan.
Do you want to go with? Do you want to go with Warren G. Harding or Calvin Coolidge, or technically two?
Washington got a piece of it. Ball goes behind her. It's a 2-2 count for Sullivan in the bottom of the fifth. I'm sorry, bottom of the fourth.
I think Robert.
Full count for Sullivan. And she is hit by the ball. Washington takes her base. So not the start Bernal wants to have with a change of pitch. And now Janning will be up to bat.
After all slapping their gloves on their thighs. True.
And 3 and out for Janning. 1 out. And now it's Trinity Jennings up to swing.
CIU first base. Number 14, Trinity Jennings.
People, our game is over here.
1-1 for Sullivan. 1 out. Washington on first. One, 2 count for Sullivan. Oh, caught. Jennings swinging, so now 2 outs.
Mackenzie Tyndall.
And now here's Mackenzie Tyndall.
Rosie, go. Sprint. Can I let you go?
Catch up.
Sullivan.
Little late, kid. Be on time.
Catchers are swinging. 1 strike, 2 outs.
She'll be over there forever now, guys. Don't worry.
Man, another strike. And back-to-back strikeouts. And that will end the 4th inning. 16-1, Bernal. We'll see you at the top of the 5th. All right, here we go. I thought it was top of the 6th, so we adjusted the score. It is actually the top of the 5th. We had it originally set to be game over, but this is top of the 5th inning. Oh, 2 pitch was going to be called a foul ball.
Ball on the field. Ball on the field. Ball on the field.
They just got it. You said?
A little bit longer this summer.
What kind was it?
Pure or mud?
Here's Wallach on 0-2 pitch. And gets a hit into midfield, and it is caught by Brittany Allender. That'll be our first out for the Rams. One out, one strike for Wallach.
Anything's possible with our God. I haven't been able to
2-1 count,
come up with something.
and they're going to say it's a ball. So 3-1 count for Alicia Wallach. One out. 16-1 is your score. And gets a good hit to left.
Yeah, it's hard to say because there's 4 teams undefeated right now in conference, and they're one of them.
Number 7, Tabitha Morrison.
And Tabitha Morrison up to bat. Runner on first. One out. Top of the 5th. Oh, gets a good hit in the infield, looking for a double play. Not there in time. Runner is safe. 2 outs.
Number 9, Chelsea Dale.
And ball 1. 2 outs. Run on first.
You running tomorrow? What are you running?
Oh, bobble by Washington, and it is out. What a way to recover. The junior had a quick bobble, was able to get it off to Jennings in time, and that will end the top of the 5th. As we're going into the bottom of the 5th, your score, Bernal 16, CIU 1. As we head into the bottom of the fifth, it is Elizabeth Allen up to bat for CIU. Morales on deck. Also a quick change for the Rams. Leslie Hicks will come in for Robin Andrews, so she'll lead off if the Rams hit back to the top of the batting lineup. Sullivan up to pitch in the bottom of the fifth. Also, let's there's another change for Brunel as well. Number 12 for a third baseman. That's a freshman, Madison Oliver from Gainesville, Georgia. She has made the switch in for third for the Tigers. Sullivan, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Sullivan gets her second strike. What a hit from Allen, and it gets over the left fielder. Allen rounding second. What a hit by Elizabeth Allen. Way to get it over to the left side and past the left fielder. And now Morales looking to send Allen home to get back on the board. They have not scored since the bottom of the first. Oh, 1 count for Sullivan. Elizabeth Allen on second. Whoa. It's like at the top of the head area. Hopefully she's okay. As this is Sullivan's second hit by pitch since coming into the game. Hit Washington earlier in the thigh, and thankfully Morales is okay. Hit her around the neck area. And she pulls the thumbs up for the fans, lets her know she is okay. So now it's Morales on first, Allen on second up to bat. That is Leslie Hicks. She's coming in for Andrews. Hicks missed earlier season with injury, and now she is back in the lineup for the Rams. And Hicks gets a hit just in center field and is caught out. So Allen and Morales stay put. Now coming up to bat is Brittany Allender. Didn't have that much luck with Wraithy. Hopefully she can change it around with Sullivan on the mound. 1 out. Runners on first and second. And caught her swinging. 1-1. Whoa. And that's a third hit by pitch for Sullivan. And now the bases are loaded. Alyssa Allender will now be up to bat. 1 out. Washington is on deck. And now the Rams find themselves in scoring position for the first time since the beginning of this game. Two balls, no strikes. And now Sullivan gets a strike. It's a 2-1 count. Bases loaded for CIU. And Nash picks up her second strike. It's a 2-2 count for Sullivan. That one's high. That's going to be a ball, so now it's a full count. If she gets off a ball or hit by pitch, the Rams will score, and they do. Allender takes her base. Bases are staying loaded, and the Rams get back on the board. It is now 16-2 as Kayla Washington steps up to the plate again. Good swing there from Washington, almost had it. She had a piece on it, that could have went over the fence. And 2 strikes for Sullivan, 1 out, bases still loaded. Good eye there, 1-2 count for Sullivan.
Be on time right here, 6. Be on time. 5-1. Let's go.
Let's go, girl. Let's go.
5-1. Let's go.
Here's the pitch and a hit. It's a good hit there by Washington, just to the left, foul ball. It's a 1-2 count for Sullivan. Washington trying to get another hit. Ooh, good hit to left center. Morales comes home. Allender comes home. What a hit by Kayla Washington. She is on first base. Your score now, 16-4.
CIU number 12, Madison Janning.
Allender on second, Washington on first. Janning up to bat. 1 out. Hey, that's another free souvenir. Oh, almost at the concessions. So the ball nearly hits concessions. Foul ball for Madison Janning. 16-4 in the bottom of the 5th. It's a high one. 1-2 count. Jennings been surviving from foul balls and now gets a hit. Good hit to center. Washington advances to third. And she's going to stay. Janning gets a double. What a play by Janning. Finally gets a hit. And it is 5-16, and CIU making a comeback of their own. And now looks like the head manager of Renow's gonna make a change here. Bottom of the fifth here, your score. Brenau 16, CIU 5. Outstanding hits from Kayla Washington and Madison Janning is bringing the Rams home. And Sullivan is gonna be out, it appears.
19 for 22.
And now coming in for Brenau is number 19, Brooke Kibbe, a freshman pitcher from Houston, Georgia of Jackson County High School. And now Jennings up to bat again. Kibbe will take the mound for Brenau. And for Brenau, it looks like the manager had enough with Sullivan, 3 hit by pitches and gave up 4 runs. Oh, almost caught by Coach Allen. I don't know if that would have counted, but we'll see. I mean, she's the head coach. I mean, I wouldn't see why. Just throw it to third base, get it out. Oh, 2 count. And it's going to be a strikeout for Jennings. 2 outs for the Rams as Tyndall will be up to bat.
Mackenzie Tyndall.
Let's go 20. Let's go 2-0. Come on, girl. That's right. That's right. You see it? Come on, Mackenzie. There you go. There you go. Go, Kenzie.
And it's a 1-2 count for Kibbe. And kind of chipping away. And still surviving. Another foul ball for Tyndall. 1-2 count. 2-2 for Kibbe. 2 outs. Washington on third. Janning still on second. Oh, Goddard swinging, third out. That is the end of the fifth. As we head to the top of the sixth inning, Brenau 6, Rams 5. And they'll end it here. Your score, Brenau 16, Rams 5. So not the way they wanted to come out, but a tough game against a very top AAC team. They got it going towards the end, rattled off 4 runs. It was not enough as Brenau takes game 1 of this doubleheader 16-5. We'll start game 2 in about 20 minutes. Stick around.